Alright, something... Thank you all for showing up for yet another essential meeting of the Mingling. I'm sure you're all aware, our humble council of concerned citizens is made up of Dialtown's most powerful and noteworthy residents. Presiding over this meeting is none other than yours truly, the shrewd and devilishly cunning mayor of Dialtown, Miss Mingus Crown. Little Billy, kicker of shins, biters of ankles, the bane of Dialtown's alleys, public schools, and playgrounds. Okay. What the fuck was that? Theodore Rustlebelt, zoo master and allegedly famed explorer, the cager of beasts and jailer of zebras and whatnot. Hello, yes, Billy the lot of you, glad to be back. Next up, Shooty and Stabby, our sinister representatives from the oh-so-feared Dialtown mob. Wait, the people are actually afraid of us now? Beck's member, Abel? What the fuck? What? I thought you were... What? Oh, okay. Abel Brannigan, violator of OSHA regulations and the sole proprietor of the Dialtown Fun Fair, the most recklessly ran fun fair in America. Next, we have the one and only God who's filling in for our dear comrade Bunny, the owner of Bunny's Burgers off Main Street. Also, he's a hobo and woke up face down in a puddle this morning. I hereby officially declare this meeting of the Mingling now in session. Now then, you all know why we've gathered here. No, I don't. Quite you. Abel, wheel the projector over and start the slideshow. Oh my god, Big Bertha! Yes, folks, we're here to discuss none other than the Green Menace. Billiard! Okay. The egg layer, this clown. Oh yeah, that bozo, the green one. Oh, the green one. Yes, I'm sure you're all well acquainted with this emerald entity. In the past 12 months, we have caught Billiard laying eggs on private property. Oh, that's horrible. Harassing Dialtown's public. Oh shit, that me. Convincing Dialtown's most reliable bank teller to skip town so she can paint pointless mountains. Befriending the fugitive known as Bigfoot. Stealing the rug from my office. And possibly worst of all, fraternizing with Randy Jade, possibly the worst citizen of Dialtown. Simply put, Billiard isn't just a threat to our society, but a threat to normality itself. He is the final hurdle in recreating the Dialtown that existed in 1966. 1966 being the year of the dial-up, the year that my grandfather changed the whole world for the better. Simply put, Billiard must be promptly disposed of. Look, you all have something to gain from Billiard's exile. Abel? No more egg shit at your fun fair. Fantastic. Huh? Oh, sorry, yeah. And God? Yeah, I gotta be a little quiet. You're being paid in dog food to warm your seat. Thanks, you too. What the fuck does that mean? Wait, we're a committee? I figured we were, I don't know, an evil league of villainous fiends or some drivel to that effect? Gaslight God or shut God down quick. Gaslight God. Gaslight God? And you joined an evil society without complaint? Hey, free dog food. Excellent. Now on to the capture itself. Theodore, I'll need a cat carrier. The one you brought with the swan will suffice. Shooty and Stabby will take care of the rest. How are we gonna get him into it, Miss Crown? Yeah, I've seen that fucker up close, and he looks like scratches and possibly bites. Oh, don't worry, you two. I think you'll find my method of subduing him to be most effective. What is that? What do we have here? What is this? Egad, it's a full English breakfast just for me. This is wonderful. What a windfall. Billiard, I wouldn't eat that. No, it's good. No, I really don't think it is. The food's green, man. That's rarely good. Yeah, but I'm green, so I guess it checks out. How? What? I've decided that I'm gonna devour the breakfast. You know, just in case. Just in case what? Well, you had no reason to eat the plate. I was just gonna say that. Is bueno. You sicken me. Uh-oh. Oh, me good. Billiard? Oh, no es bueno. What the fuck did they poison me with? That had to be some strong... Oh, God. Well, that was easy. Chapter 3. Well, shit. Okay. Oh, where am I? Ugh, I want out. Cool, so stick your fingers out of the bars and undo the latches on the carrier's door. Huh? Just stick your fingers out of the door and fiddle with the 4 latches on the outside of the corners of the... Oh, for the love of... Crafty house cats can figure this out, you know. Just thrash around till the carrier breaks into its constituent pieces then, I guess. Okay. Wow, that worked. That could have been worse. No probes or chips, but I do have a note stapled to my spine. Alright, yep, those usually contain some strongly worded information. Go ahead, read it. Don't come back, I mean it. Don't even try. Don't, I mean it. I really mean it. I mean it. Don't come back. I mean it. Phone, god damn it, if you come back, I swear, Mingus. Huh, the note seems to say... Ah, shit, that's right, I can't read. I have no clue what this says. No, there's more on the back, too. Shit, guess I'm not gonna find out why I'm out here. Bummer. Alright, may I make a worthwhile suggestion? Wander out into the woods and keep walking till you drop dead. Oh yeah, okay, that seems to be my best move right now. Jerry? Billiard? Is that Ticket Jerry? My truest friend and greatest ally. That's not... Okay, sure, alright. I need you to read this note for me. I found it stapled to my spine after I busted out of the cat carrier. Hey, so I ate some of the bugs that I got. I ate some of the mealworms. They're pretty good.
Did they taste like meal?
They tasted like... There was this very distinctly bug flavor in them, but other than that...
I ate this muffin the other day, and it tasted distinctly like muffin.
No,
I don't know.
You know what I mean. Alright. I'm sorry, stapled to your spine? Oh, Lord, I can't tell if this was meant to be intentionally cruel or if this was simply a display of baffling incompetence. No, it must have been the mob. Definitely the Dialtown mob's handiwork. This is a very particular kind of befuddlement. It's practically their signature. So, the note? Oh, sure, I'll read it for you. Will you flock over in the Baster? Be fine if you read it to me? Are you trying to talk me out of the favor that I just agreed to do for you? Oh, right, sorry. Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. After all, how much chaos could a few unintended sheep possibly cause in the few measly minutes that I've spent here chatting with you? What? How is it doing that? I'm sure they're doing fine. Right, let's read what's on the front here of this note. Oh. It reads, "Don't come back. I mean it. Don't even try. Don't. I mean it. I really mean it. Okay, there's a whole page of this. Anyway, it's signed... Mingus. Wait, the mayor exiled you? Let's see here. Seems like this side of the note is intended to be read by the first literate person to find you post-exile in case you manage to wander back to civilization. Which is you, correct? Presuming you went straight here after escaping the cat carrier you woke up and didn't, say, get coaxed into eating dog food from the palm of a wandering stranger. Did you... What? No, just read the... Alright, let me just... Oh. Ooh, does it say that Mingus kicked me out of town? Yeah, it does, but... Billiard, I don't think I should... You might simply be happier not hearing this. Jerry, what does it say? I need to know, Jerry. Alright then. To whom it may concern... Alas, you have just encountered the heinous Billiard, a vile and wretched creature. Strong start. Billiard will repeatedly harass a target, relentlessly eroding their willpower in order to get anything that he so desires. And of course, the gangrenous cryptid in question is reckless, and will mortally endanger both himself and innocent bystanders without a second thought. The creature... Billiard must be shunned from all civilized society, as he has decided that he's too good to domesticate himself. Or as we who contribute to civilized society call it, treating others with basic courtesy and respect. If you are a Dialtown resident and should find this wretched heathen skulking around near the perimeter of our fair city, I am instructing you to immediately notify one of my enforcers. My name is Mingus, Mayor of Dialtown. Look on this wretch, ye mighty, and despair. A new day is dawning in Dialtown, and it's all the brighter without Billiard. Ooh. Yours felinely, Mayor Mingus Crown. That was a nice drawn sequence. It's... None of that is true, right? Did I deserve this? Well, I don't... Well... Phone Lord, all my life I've been told that I'm a monster. I thought those people just wanted to be hurtful because I was different. I had no idea that I really was a monster. Jerry, I'm sorry. No. No, this isn't right, damn it. This waste of paper isn't fit to wipe my ass. What? Wait, Jerry. Billiard, this note is bullshit. It's not reality. It's a manipulative, dishonest hit piece, one that Mingus is hoping will deter you from returning. Don't give her the satisfaction. Billiard, you got me the job I'm currently working right now. I owe the Bawpaster to you. 1, Baster. 2, really? You don't know how much happier I am with this life. You didn't have to do any of this. But you did. Because of you, Randy Jade has a home, a better job, and ample time to recover from his swan-related injuries. Because of you, Karen Dunn is a state-renowned painter, doing what she was born to do. Because of you, Oliver Swift gets to sleep soundly at night, knowing that Mr. Dickens' dream lives on through their horror attraction. Because of you, Bigfoot is content with himself, and has felt human love. Or rather, the love of whatever you are. All 5 of us are so much better off having met you. And we'll stand with you. You are the first person that Mingus is exiled from Dialtown, you know. There was another. I can't tell you exactly how it all happened. I don't know the guy, I never met him. But he's the last human left without an altered head, to my knowledge. His head is made of flesh, not metallic pieces within a plastic shell. My head is made of flesh, in fairness. No, stitches. He's a normie. Gasp. A normie? Thank you. I'm gonna seek this man out now. Okay, go through the clearing and walk through the trees for 8 or so miles due north. You'll find the shack. And for what it's worth, good luck. I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh, I'm so exhausted. Must have walked a good 7 miles by now at least. 7 mi- Jerry is still within earshot. Keep going, you're doing great. Phone lord. You know it's only gonna get harder from here, right? If you're tired already, Jerry's always got that pile of hay in his barn. No, I have to find this normie man. Return to Dialtown. Alright, I'll address the power hose-headed elephant in the room then. Why? Why on earth do you want to go back to Dialtown so badly? Is it about your eggs? Well, duh. All of this was for them, damn it. All of it! I shoot on sight. I mean it. Stay away. Many eyes always watching. Don't drink the water. You think this is the place?
I want to have a house like that, but I'm just really nice to everyone who comes to the door.
If anyone's brave enough to actually ask.
All over my walls. It's a really... Everything about the house is intimidating. Like, there's just doorways that lead off to, like, a sheer fucking drop.
Yeah. And nothing is labeled. There's no railings. There's, like, the porch is completely decrepit. All the outside of the houses look like it's disgusting, and it looks like a fucking creature has been living there. But as soon as you go inside, it's like a modern, pristine home, just with doors that lead to nothing. This is private land, partner. So, I suggest you leave before I decide to do what I usually do to trespassers. You mean... You don't understand, I'm here to deliver a pizza? Lie, honestly, just plain pathetic. You mean invite them in for a cup of coffee? And by a cup of coffee, you mean a lead slug fired straight into your head. And sure, I'm still unsure if... Am I being offered a cup of coffee? To be clear, I'm threatening to shoot you. With a shot of cappuccino? With a shot of shotgun. I'm threatening to shoot you in the head with a shotgun, partner. I'm not moving till you let me in. My door is deadbolt, and I've got enough supplies to last me 6 winters in here. If you want to wait, you'll have to wait an awful long time, partner. So be it. Alright. Well... Oh wow, okay, the seasons are actually... Oh hey, my tail's growing back. I grew a fur coat for winter. I'm glad I got my tail back.
What have you been eating?
I've been foraging like normal. Well, what in the tarnation could you possibly want from me? Ooh. Boo! Don't do this. All right, I'm gonna say boo, boo. Oh. He instantly shot me. What the hell, partner? What in tarnation would you intentionally startle a man who's got a cocked pistol pointed at you? For the banter. Alright, I feel much less sorry after hearing you speak again. You have any last wishes, you poor green bastard? Yes, please mail my body to Randy Jade over in Dialtown. Huh. Alright, stranger. Consider it done.
What the fuck?
Is he, kin of yours? Oh, no, nothing like that. I'd just give anything to see the look on his face when he opens the package with a dead me inside. I'm gonna put you down and let you die on the cold, hard ground because your last wish stinks worse than your britches right now. That's fair, yes. Oh, hello, phone Satan. Death. Oh no, he did it! The ending where you are shot by a deranged cowboy and are subsequently mailed to Randy.
I want to have my dead body like mailed to someone I barely know when I die.
That's awesome. Alright. Hi, wave slowly and sheepishly. You know, partner, I get the feeling you're like a leech. Oh, you're calling me a parasite, like the Mayor Mingus did. Nah, that ain't what I meant. What I meant was, I'm getting the notion you're just gonna cling to me and won't fall off till you suck my patience dry. If you let me in, I can suck something else dry. You ain't deaf, right? You surely must have heard my pistol cocked behind this here door. Oh, I'm sure that wasn't the only cock. I will shoot you dead, partner. And why haven't you yet? Ammo's expensive. You know what? Guess I just cut my allowance to save a perfectly good bullet and let you mosey on in. Step inside and be quick about it. I'm curious what this dude looks like. We'll get this chat of ours over right quick. I think his name is Norman, maybe?
He looks like stock PNG guy.
Oh, he's wearing a bag on his head. What is going on here? And what'd you want? Ask your questions and go. He uses words. Who are you? Does Billiard not talk? I'm Sergeant Norm Allen. What's a sergeant? It means I was in the Air Force and I was pretty good at what I did. Well, I'm ex-Air Force now. I rolled with NASA too for a while, actually. You know the space folks? They sent you into space? Phone Lord Mingus really went all out trying to exile you. I wasn't a pariah back then, partner. As a matter of fact, I was decorated. For your information, the president himself selected me for a mission. Ooh, which one? President Ronald Phonald Reagan? Phone Bill Clinton? What? Nah, the man who picked me was the greatest visionary in American history. President Callum Crown. Hey, I know that name. Wait,
Why is he making that face?
Yeah, why is he making that face? Didn't he invent cotton candy machines or something? Did he? He was the fella who invented the first phone head. The man who initiated the dial-up. You know, the day the whole world became chock full of phone folks. Right, about that? Why aren't you a phone? I was told that the dial-up got everyone. Right. Well, you see, it sorta did, but... You see, President Crown decided to send me on an immensely vital, hell, unprecedented expedition. He chose for me to be the first human being ever to enter a wormhole. They sent me up in one of those state-of-the-art crafts I piloted her through, and, well, I just came right back out the same way I came in, seemingly. Nothing that weird, I suppose. Except, I could see every single one of the robots that we previously sent through floating around inside the hole now. Kinda spooked me, you know, since I didn't see a single one of them outside the hole before I went in. Either way, undeterred, I made my way back to Earth. Boy, did I get a shock when I landed and re-emerged from my vessel. You ever see that one movie where the astronaut returns to Earth and there's monkeys everywhere? And then he sees a Statue of Liberty on the beach and freaks out because he'd been in New York the whole time. And New York sucks. That's true. Long story short, I time traveled. The wormhole warped the fabric of time as well as space, it seemed. In an instant, I I warped from the summer of '66 to the 2020s. Anyhow, by time traveling, past the day the dial-up occurred, well, I ended up being the one guy on Earth to get left behind. The one normie left. Well, except I heard something happened with the clowns. Right, they marched on DC and all got gunned down by the new gunhead ride police. Tragic and hilarious. My god, you could hear the comical honks for miles. Uh-huh. I remember when clowns were everywhere, you know. I'm so sorry. Dialtown's a town of Of what? Oh, bigoted. The bigoted hicks. Everyone in that godforsaken town's guilty by association. Not everyone in Dialtown is that bad. Excuse me? They threw you out to the curb too, didn't they? The mayor's a prudish push-puss, fine. But I have friends back in Dialtown too. I guarantee you, anyone in that town would sell you down the river without any second thought. And if you can't see that, then you're just as blind as they all are. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I've answered all your questions. I think you've imposed on me and taken advantage of my hospitality for long enough. You should leave. But I don't want to go. Please be patient with me. God isn't finished with me yet. That's the first thing you said so far that I happen to agree with, you know. Actually, you know, now that I think of it, I've seen a woman skulking around these parts for the last few weeks or so through my binoculars. Of course, she's never gotten too close to the shack. She's the artsy type on account of her usually having an easel under her arm. Oh, it's Karen. Looks between 4'10" and 5'4", I'd say. Unarmed, of course. Heard some kind of printer, brown with a small white decal I wasn't able to make out from this distance. Wait. Karen! You found Karen! You know this woman? Shit. Yeah, we... That's a truly revolting number of ellipses. I guess I'll go look for her then. Yep. Guess I'll just skedaddle now. You already said that. I feel weird just leaving you here. Don't. I want you to. But I feel like we really hit it off. We haven't. It took an enormous amount of restraint not to shoot you at least 18 times in the last 3 minutes. But you didn't. You held back. Maybe you really... Get out. Why don't you want to come with me? Because why in tarnation would I want to go back to Dialtown? I told you, that town's chock full of low-down snakes. Worse all, that mayor. Ooh, I know. Wouldn't it be really funny to see the mayor's face when I return? She's gonna be so pissed when she finds out I'm back. Might get mauled by police dogs again, we'll just have to see. My god, that's the stupidest... Wait. Huh. You really think that if you found your way back into Dialtown that you'd be able to get to the mayor herself? You bet. I've reached her once, I'm sure I can do it again. No kidding? I hope he shoots her. Alright, partner. Suppose you've convinced me. It's a deal then. Epic wowzers, very swag. You know, the deal's that I'm willing to accompany you back to Dialtown, not listen to your asinine idioms. I'll travel with you back to Dialtown just to get the mayor and see her get her just desserts. Hey Norm, I have one last quest. If you want to ask me another question about turnips or radishes, I swear you're gonna taste lead for the rest of your short life. No, I wanted to ask, is Mingus right about Dialtown? What are you talking about now? You starting to piece together why they might have waited to get rid of you? Nah, not the exiling part. Her wanting to make Dialtown just like it was when Callum was in charge. I guess what I mean is, do you think Dialtown was better off before Callum died? To my knowledge, he's alive and kicking, but still completely gone. I'm even more confused now. You make brain hurt, Magic Hat Man. Alright. Maybe you'll understand if I start at the very beginning. Context and all. Ahem.
Callum was born with a severe deformity, having only one complete limb, his left arm. While extraordinarily bright, he lived a solitary life, watching other kids outside perform feats he could only dream of. When the early 40s rolled around, Callum signed up to fight in World War II, but wasn't accepted on account of his disability. It was at that time that Callum put his garage workshop to good use. Made use of scraps of just about any metal he could get his hands on, forged himself a pair of prosthetic legs, which, while crudely assembled, were virtually unheard of at the time. His inventions had dramatically improved his own quality of life. He wondered if he could offer his fellow man an upgrade. Callum spent a full year working on his new design. A telephone that's built into your head, could be swapped and traded for other such devices, and has a 5-year warranty. No repurchases required. Surprisingly, despite their clunkiness and novelty, the practicality of having complete and portable phone access anywhere in the world through airwave frequencies wasn't lost on people. And interestingly, the phones caught on quickly. Unpredictably, these phone heads caused a massive boom to employment, with young men and women getting hired left, right, and center as both manufacturers, but also operators in switchboard exchanges. This economic boom made Callum extraordinarily popular, which he used to run for mayor, the Senate, and finally the presidency. All 3 roles he walked into. Coming years, the whole world was converted to have inorganic heads. Women, children, animals too. Callum stood on the tallest podium given to a human being today. And fell the hardest for him. He began to give his ultimate speech, his oratory opus.
My fellow humans, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Without further ado, the full details of my plan to substantially improve the whole world.
Callum had accidentally wiped his own answering box, which for his model telephone was being used to store his memories.
Oh.
With Callum having given himself total amnesia in an instant, the whole world was stunned. Days, Callum sits in an old nursing home, alone, tuning a busted radio, asking anyone who comes near him.
Is the war over yet? I can't get a signal.
That is actually kind of sad. Back at the League of Supervillainy, I appreciate you all meeting here with me yet again. As I'm sure all of you know, approximately 1 year has passed since Billiard's exile. Although, something tells me our green friend won't be sighted again. What, your brain? Yes, but also no. You see, I placed something quite interesting along the outskirts of town. Something akin to, say, a scarecrow. Should the stitched one ever wander back to the perimeter of Dialtown after a year of begging for scraps elsewhere, it'll stumble across my surprise and likely won't stop running until it reaches the next county. Or more likely, collapses face down in a waterlogged ditch and gets mistaken for green roadkill the next morning. Granted, it's quite unlikely that he'll actually find it after not being seen for a whole... Oh my god! It's a fucking... Oh my god, it's Big Bertha mixed with... fucking... the... Greg. And... Oh god! What is that? What on God's green earth have we just encountered? Hat from Big Bertha, knickknacks from Madame Mediocre, entire essence of Greg. Big Gregma, no, no, no! Seeing this is the worst thing to happen to anyone in history. Fuck! You missed. I don't miss. Oh.
Dude, that's badass.
That was
Got
badass.
him.
You were saying?
That was the most badass thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, holy shit. Nor am I... And you slaughtered Big Gregma, saving my life. Well, not quite, since you weren't in any actual danger, partner. You essentially just shat yourself over a weird-looking scarecrow. But, had you not shot it, Phone Lord, I'd have ran till I hit the next county. Or, you know, collapse in a ditch 2 miles up the road. You cared enough to shoot it for my sake. You do have a kind heart, Norm. I shot it because you were screaming right in my ear. I do have an ear on each side of my head, you know. It's Karen! Karen, it's me! It's Billiard! Billiard? It's been so long, What are you doing out here? Did your cat humming instincts follow me out here? Did you pick up my scent? If you did, then that's extraordinarily impressive given that I haven't seen you in at least a year. Karen, meet Sergeant Norm Allen. Norm, this here be Karen. Howdy, ma'am. He's essentially a cranky space cowboy, as you can see. Yeah, I figured that much out on my own. Is there much else to him? He's got gorgeous eyes. I saw one of them through a peephole before he pointed a gun at me. To my shock and horror, I'm beginning to realize that our relationship may have actually somehow been your most normal and healthy one. Hey, me and him ain't dating. We kinda are. This is your route. I don't even know what species you are. You don't cross the interspecies line when dating. Doesn't matter. Source, dated Bigfoot. Bigfoot doesn't even exist. Oh, I see. You're one of those people. So, what are you two looking for from me? Taxi fare, an alibi? Well, way to get smuggled back into Dialtown to be just dandy, ma'am. I know a way to smuggle you two into Dialtown. You do? Do you remember Oliver Swift by any chance? Worked at the old cinema, co-runs an old horror attraction now. You started a movie he directed. He says stuff like gnarly and groovy a lot.
You starred in a movie he directed.
Yeah. The name rings a bell, I guess. He wears a fez. Oliver the Olive Man! Yeah! He receives cratefuls of props on a weekly basis, so it wouldn't garner any suspicion if he were to receive another tonight, with you both inside. If I were to send you both to his attraction and pay for a courier to pick the crate up, you two'd reach uptown Dialtown in just under 2 hours. Karen, you're genius. I can't thank you enough. If there's anything I can do to return the favor. I liked it when you called me a genius. Genius, genius. You're a genius. Thank you. Oh, dude, I love Karen. Alright, let's just get you two into a loaded crate before I change my mind. Karen, my ink-churning maiden, how can I ever make it up to you? Never again refer to me as an ink-churning maiden would be a wondrous start. I love Karen. You seen this, bro? Yeah, bro. Imagine wearing both a cowboy hat and a NASA suit at once. Talk about a wardrobe malfunction, am I right? Yeah, and he's with Billiard. Oh yeah, that one too. We should probably let the mayor know about this. You two, stabby, shooty. Go retrieve the green one from the spook house at once. And remember to club him out cold before you drag him here, not after. It'll save you plenty of scratch marks during the sordid ordeal, I can assure you. Whoa, easy. Watch the back there, partner. If it tears, you won't live to remember what's underneath. Whoa, Karen really wasn't kidding. Yo, Billiard, where'd you even find this dude? The woods. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, can I, like, touch your head and junk? The old feel-a-roo. The old what now? Why, you know, remind you that I'm armed, partner? Allen, Sergeant Norm Allen, U.S. Air Force. It's a fact that most civilians don't know, but they pull astronauts from the Air Force. I guess they figure if they can fly a plane, you're halfway there to flying a rocket. I was actually a recruit during the Korean War, which was the first war this great nation fought with our newly formed Air Force as a separate military branch, fun fact. Whoa. What the fuck did the Air Force possibly do during the Korean War?
Just shoot him.
I can't imagine the groovy things you've seen, the crazy stuff I could learn from you. I could listen to you talk for hours, Sergeant Allen. Hell yeah, boys getting on. You know what? You're alright, kid. You seem more respectful than most of the folks I've encountered from this here town since I warped, that's for damn sure. Oh, Dialtown isn't really such a bad place. I mean, you get a few wet blankets and prudes, sure. Tell me about it. The mayor's the worst of them. I tell you, I wouldn't bat an eyelash if someone went, you know, spay the cat. Or better yet, add an R and go for spray. Oh, spritz from a water bottle? Groovy idea, Norm. By spray, I meant her brains. All over a wall, thanks to our good friend, Mr. Bullet. I don't like Mr. Bullet. Mr. Bullet isn't a fella I'd advertise as starting a tussle with, partner. Because if you're getting away with what's coming to that fucking cat, you might just end up getting caught in a crossfire.
And I like snorting cocks.
Okay. Norm, are you saying you're not... You couldn't be. Norm is so king of the hill pilled. Mayor Mingus dies tonight. By dawn, our kitty friend will have been neutered and neutralized. But you said you were coming with me to see the look on her face when I returned. I'm afraid I deceived you so you'd agree to my offer. I never would have gotten to her on my own, Billiard. Unlike you, I ain't got no friends here in this here town. Nobody to help smuggle me in. And likewise, without me, you'd get yourself captured, maimed, or perhaps even more likely stuck in a giant mousetrap before you reach the mayor. This is a win-win for the both of us. You hear? I'll let you take care of your business, and then I'll take care of mine. Wrap this whole thing up nice and clean. Billiard is quite the creature. Sound good?
Billiard is based in Redfield.
No, that does not sound good. What the fuck, man? I gotta side with Billiard here, Norm. This isn't right. You know this isn't right. Like hell this ain't right. Shakes out both me and Billiard, just for looking different. I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree on all this, Fezzy. Disagree about murder? I see it as justice, but sure, call it what you want, I suppose. I didn't come back here to make any new friends, so it's no loss to me if you want to form your own point of view. Anyways, Billiard, moving on to a more urgent and potentially less violent topic. We're back in town just like you planned. What's the next step of your master eggs? Pardon me, partner? I'm sorry, but did he just say eggs? Oh! Billiard wants to check on his gnarly offspring, lest they hatch unsupervised. What in tarnate? Are you telling me that Billiard lays eggs? Yeah, but not like daily, if that's what you mean. That'd be weird, you know? Fine. Quick detour, then we're going straight to the mayor, you hear? I'll get my justice tonight, mark my words. Well, 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 what do we have here? Hey, you said that I could say the line. Yeah, and you were about to speed walk fast enough to spring an ambush, not arrive after they'd already left the spook shack. We're lucky they loitered around for so long like total morons that we'd be up shit creek without a paddle. We can both hear y'all, you know. Hear what now? I mean... You have fallen into our trap just as we planned. Nothing personal, Greenie, but yeah, we're gonna tie you both up and then call Mayor Mingus to collect us up in a sports car. Yeah, we're going for a ride. Wait, she's collecting us? You said you were bringing us to her. Yeah, she doesn't actually trust us to guide you all the way back to Uptown. Yeah, she says you just skedaddle once our backs are turned and easily lose us. I wouldn't make any quick moves if I were yous. You see, I'm holding the gun and my partner here is holding the knife, so Well, you see, partners, I also happen to have a pistol of my own holstered. So, if it's a duel y'all want... Shit, he's got a real gun with, like, bullets and junk. I'm out. Gun beats knife. It's classic rock, paper, scissors rules. Well, I have a gun too, so by rock, paper, scissors rules, we draw. Actually, I've already drawn. 10 paces, then we shoot. Norm, I wouldn't bother. His gun totally isn't loaded. Hey, shut up, you! Okay, now that we've thoroughly established your, lack of everything, yeah, we're just gonna go. Can you guys rough yourselves up a little and tell Mayor that we really thought you was hot if either of you happens to run into her? Not a chance. Come on! If you don't, she'll rough us up! Ah, boy, do I envy her that pleasure. Come on, Billiard. Those eggs of yours ain't gonna take a gander themselves. What do you mean they escaped? I didn't even ask you to bring them to me. You just had to hold them there. The idea of doing the alley ambush was so you could stand with your backs to the alley entrance so they couldn't do the old different dash. You left the sticky note that I gave you on the side of the green one's nest upon collecting his filthy shelled offsprings, correct? Oh. Oh, yeah, I did, sure. Excellent. That's the rest of the plan set in motion, then. The sticky note makes up the entire rest of your scheme, huh? Must be one hell of a note. Oh, yes. I think they'll find the note compelling, to say the least. After all, the note says that if the two don't instantly surrender themselves to me, that I'll be dining on green omelets tonight. LeMayo, you forgot to plan if the cowboy decides not to bother accompanying that green bozo to the fun fair itself. Why would that be an issue? They'd simply reunite once the green one finds the note, and the plan would continue as normal from that point. Uh-huh. And which of the two were you banking on reading the note? The green bozo's illiterate. Well, I'm sure our egg-laying friend would simply bring the note back to Norm for him to read it in that case, surely. $10 says the green schmuck will just mistake the sticky note for a slice of cheese and devour it instantly. No, even he wouldn't! What color's the paper? Oh, for the love of... It's truly ceaseless, isn't it? Fine. Back to plan A, then. Billy, just track them down, tie them up, and drag them back to me. Okay, then. Just leave it to me, Puss. Do not... You're actually in luck, because tying people up happens to be a talent of mine, you know. Yes, I've seen your school report card. So, about the mayor's cat head... For the last time, I've told you, I don't know why in tarnation she went and got that asinine procedure done to herself. Other than her grandpappy happening to have a cat that looked the exact same as she does now, connection's lost on me. It just doesn't make sense, you know? What possible normality plan could allow her to be in Dialtown and not us? She's a bigoted, bushy-tailed bandit, partner. She's a nut job, plain and simple. Trying to understand someone like her will just leave you with a sore noggin. That? Shh! Did you hear that? Hear what? It's getting closer. No! It couldn't be! Partner, I haven't an inkling of what you're... Oh my god. Oh god, oh fuck. Billy's back, bozos! Okay, so here's how this is gonna go down, bozos. I'm gonna hogtie you both with licorice and then drag you straight back to the mayor's office. Knowing me, I'll likely make a game of it and try to drag yous over as much broken glass on the pavement as I can. You're one frightening child, ain't you? Funny, the mayor trusts a literal child to drag us out here, but not the other two. Well, duh. Unlike those two bozos, I'm cut out for actual crime. Kill him, Norm. Do it now. I mean... yeah. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you, huh, Norm? He's a kid, Billiard. Oh, shit. He's no child, he's a pint-sized demon. I've seen him down seagulls with a slingshot from 20 yards. He's absolutely wretched, Norm. Shoot him, now. Besides, why would I give you two up? I know you don't have the balls to drop me, cowboy. You said so yourself. Haps not, haps not. No, I could just hand my pistol to my buddy Billiard over there, you know. He'd shoot you dead in a heartbeat. It's true, my index finger's already clenching in anticipation. Well, shit. You know what? Fuck this. Unlike the mayor, I know not to bother with shit that's more trouble than it's worth. I'll just go watch intensely gory videos to get my anger out. Nice, that's something non-serial killers in the making do. Yeah, fine, just go. Can I still pew-pew? He's living peacefully! Let him go! As if you'd have the balls to shoot me anyway, Greenie. Nor may I beg of thee the pistol, I require it! No, let him return to this shifty leader and tell her of his failure. Peace out, bozos. Man. That is what... That actually... Go! Get! Huh. You know, I thought you were a better shot than that. I never miss. I was just deterring the lad. Why, take pot shots at rogue raccoons, or wander on over to my garbage can at unwanted taxmen. Oh, I wouldn't have missed. Yeah, which is precisely why I didn't hand you the gun. What do you mean they got away? What part of that sentence didn't you get? I understood the sentence. How on earth did you let them get away? Oh, easy. The cowboy was holding the gun and I wasn't. You know, because someone decided not to give... Don't you dare. We both know that with a gun, you'd be an astronomically greater threat to my perfect society reforms than those two clowns ever were. You're right, I totally would be. God, do you perchance have any suggestions of your own? Sure do. Send me. Well, that's enough from God for tonight. Really, I'm being serious and whatnot. Send me. I'll deal with those two scallywags. How on earth would you succeed when the small demonic one had no chance? Well, I'm God for a start. All I have to do is turn the bullets in the yeehaw man's gun into gravy, and then what do you know? Threat diffused. You can do that? No clue. Maybe. I'm a little rusty, but I created the universe, didn't I? Hell, I'm sure I could drop them off in some kind of pocket dimension. I'd love to see those two figure a way out of one of those cesspits without my help. So you can be somewhat useful to me aside from using that toasty keister of yours. Yeah, like, watch this. I am very powerful, except God in a heart. Godstock, there is no other choice! What the fuck? Alright, I'll cut you a deal, trash hound. Imprison the fugitives and I'll pay you what I would have paid Stabby, Shooty, and the Scary Half-Pint had they succeeded. What, money? Yes, obviously I mean money. A vast amount of it, too. How's about you throwing an omelet on the top and the rest of the dog food you promised me a job well done and we call it a day? I'm hanging out with Oliver tomorrow. We watch the bad CG mockbuster movies together sometimes, and that boy loves his omelets. Fine, just go! Contain those two meandering fools, and then the omelet you crave shall be yours. Ha, nice. I still don't get your weird vendetta against the innocent residents of Dialtown. Partner, if ordinary folks let bigotry reign supreme and just watch you get mistreated without lifting a finger, don't you think they're at least somewhat complicit in your mistreatment? Malice triumphs when good folks just look on. Right, but Karen and Oliver helped us out. Alright, those two may have assisted us, granted. Randy's gonna help us too. You really think so? I know so! Now come on, Randall's awaiting. Alright, we're gonna need to wake him up. Oh, that's easy. I know just how to wake him up. Just be careful, he's kinda skittish, and the slightest... Did you have to fire all 6 shots? Yeah, the wars, Billiard? And a cowboy? Phone Lord, I haven't seen you a whole year, What are you doing here? Yeah, man, we kinda need a favor. Oh, but first, meet Norm. Norm, Randall, Norm. I didn't know that your type were allowed to be here in Dialtown. Nah, I was exiled from town years ago, just like your green buddy was last spring. I don't even know if I should be more afraid that you're a normie or a cowboy. I've had a few bad erotic experiences with yeehaw men, you know. I don't know whether to chastise you for implying that you should be afraid of normies, or question how you've somehow managed to grow sexual distaste for cowboys, given the few of us that are moseying around in these parts. You don't know how much of a difference you've made in my life, Billiard. I never would have stopped feeling sorry for myself, or realized that my happiness is in my own hands without you. Jeez, is there anyone in Dialtown that you haven't helped, partner? This is actually starting to get borderline ridiculous. Hey, it's no coincidence, Norm. He can give me a new head for my bandage. Normally, I'd presume that... wait, what? Fuck. Normally, I'd presume that you said those two words the wrong way around, but I've seen weirder things today. Every day, I try to live life decisively, to live up to the manager's expectations. But they say you gotta fake it till you make it, after all. Well, what I'm saying is, Billiard doesn't give up on people. I'm beginning to understand that now, yeah. He's right about himself, you know. It's safe to hope again, Norm. I promise. Alright, enough of the mushy stuff. I suppose you give me a lot to think about. Come on, let's just go 10 of those eggs of yours, alright? You seem sort of dazed. Babe, no, I'm not gonna call him a baby.
Oh, baby.
Let's do it.
No.
Go right on inside, fellas. Gates open when you're ready to go. Will do. It was a pleasure to meet you, Randy. Thank you kindly for the wisdom, friend. Happy trails. Hey, it's no problem. I hope we do find what you're looking for. Norm, men, what? Fuck, where are the eggs? They're exactly what I'm looking for. Site's been disturbed. Hang on just a moment. Is that a sticky note? Let me see here. Okay. One tart. Why'd you just do that? Free slice of cheese. Of course I ate it. There was writing on it, partner. Context. Now we'll never get to know what it said. Well, if they wanted us to read the words, then maybe they shouldn't have written them down what they had to say on a slice of cheese. You're a goddamn ingrate. You... Wait, hold it for a jiffy. What did you assume I have my face scrawled on? Well, it could be cheese in fairness. Spit it out, bad creature. Which allures me. But you're also armed with a real gun. So I was just planning to wait till you blinked so I could lick it and find out. Hey, Palos, what's the haps? Oh, speak of the devil, or rather, speak of the god. Norm, meet God, Norm. Howdy do, partnerino. Mighty gnarly day, ain't it? Billiard, I'm mighty disappointed in you for lying to me. What? I mean, yeah, I lie compulsively, but which lie, huh? You seriously expect me to believe that this feller's God? I'm a God-fearing man, you know. Do you honestly think I'd be gullible enough to... Hey, you don't need to be afraid of me, man. I'm as chill as they come. Oh, wait. Ah, shit, I misspoke. You actually should be very much afraid of me. Sorry, my bad. I'm not used to being an active threat. What's up, God? Why is he feeling all aggressive today? Oh, right, yeah! Yeah, the mayor's looking for you two. Yeah, no, she said she's gonna cook your unhatched babies. No, that's like 5 omelets worth of egg, though! What's she gonna do with the other 4? She says she's gonna slap the rest of them into a big old pot and make herself a massive po' boy's gumbo. That's really lame. I hate it when the mayor devours my younglings. Yeah, it's a real bummer, alright. Alright, let's get this over with. I'm gonna quickly tie you both up, and then I can take yous back to... Hang on just a moment. You're nuts if you think I'm just gonna let you hog-tie me like I'm some kind of hog. Oh, come on, friend. It won't be that bad. Some people have to pay MILFs to do these, and you're getting hog-tied for free. MILFs? Yeah, that's the plural of MILF. That ain't right. Yeah, huh? What's the plural of wolf, then? Wolves, but... It's an acronym, you can't just... Jeez, like I'm talking to Oliver's odd friend again. The sweat on unfinished sentences, even stronger instance in the plural of MILF isn't in fact MILVs. Man, you guys are cool. Sorry I'm doing this. Well, let's get you two all tied up. I'm really surprised that Randy doesn't agree that the plural of MILF is MILVs. You'd think someone who worked for a phone sex hotline would know better, right? Billiard! There's a lot more at stake right now than your bandaged pal correctly understanding the plural of MILFs is in fact MILFs. Norm, you don't understand. This is important. What's important is shooting the mayor before she devours your young, damn it! But Norm, shooting the mayor is like violent. He's right, in fairness. That's the entire point! For the last time, partner, you ain't God and you stink! Enough. Uh-oh. Holy what? Oh. I am God here. What in tarnation? This is bigger than you know, green simpleton. This isn't about exile's eggs or even society itself. This is about me wanting my fucking omelet. I want that omelet so fucking much, Billiard! I will tear you apart molecule by molecule if you dare stand in my way, you tiny goddamn fool. So, this is who I've been sending all my prayers to for my whole life. Oh, your prayers were dog shit anyway, and I tuned out eons ago. Oh, why doesn't Dialtown think I'm a good bloke? Oh, why can't I get it up, even when I'm wearing my erotica hat? I should be hard as a... Hey, those are meant to be private! I really hope the hat you're wearing right now isn't your erotica hat. The only prayers I still listen to are that from Johnny Lincoln Kidd in Dayton, Ohio. He prays whenever he sees a cool dog to tell me about it. The result just used me as an all-powerful agony aunt, and my cosmic mailbox is full to the brim already, thanks. God, for Pete's sake, if you're that sore for an omelet, I'll make you one. You can cook? I've lived alone for years, partner. You're goddamn right I can fry up an omelet. And the mayor's willing to give me an omelet for capturing you two and bringing you to her, and you'll give me an omelet for doing literally nothing. Nothing wins. Yay, an activity! Inertia for life, baby. Oh, right, about that. Before I go, might as well let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. Your eggs are fine, my dude. Therar has them. Ugh, of all people who could have them, it has to be that guy. Oh, so you're familiar with the egg clutch environment, then? I guess you could say we have a history, yes. Suppose I'll see you around, especially since you're apparently everywhere. You think I'm everywhere? I'm barely here right now. Don't worry, your little fleshy noggin about tracking me down. I'll come find you next time. I won't forget about that omelet. Ciao. You know, some days I often find myself wondering why a loving God would leave my prayers unanswered, but now... Well, now I reckon they may have actually been a blessing in disguise. Sheriff Softy. Teehee, erectile dysfunction deputy.
Oh my god.
You done? Butch castrated Cassidy. You're done. I swear you pray to God about a one-time problem. So, about that Theorore fella Bum mentioned. You mean God? It's much easier for me if I just pretend he ain't God. Fair, continue. You mentioned that you and this Theorore fella have some kind of history. And from the tone of your voice, I gather y'all didn't exactly frolic and pick daisies together. Oh, right, yeah, Theorore's the zookeeper over the Dialtown Zoo. I used to live there. You know, inside one of the enclosures. How'd they even get you to willingly stay in there after that long? I didn't... Hang on. You were allowed to leave when you wanted to, right, partner? Son of a... I'm gonna fucking kill him. Norm, I think we have bigger things on our minds right now. Right now, this is the only thing on my mind. I didn't serve in the Air Force, watch my friends get shot down, fight for freedom just so folks like him in America strip it away from folks like us whenever they feel like it. Just brings my blood to boil seeing folks getting their freedom, their humanity stripped away. It ain't just, partner. Look, exile's bad, cause being told you can't go somewhere you shouldn't be to call home is obviously dehumanizing. But being told you can't go anywhere but the confines of a little dingy cell? Screw dehumanizing, most critters don't deserve that sort of treatment. Even most of the garbage ones, such as pelicans and the like. I wonder where Bigfoot is. It's strange the slice of cheese on your face didn't draw him out. First of all, again, not a slice of cheese. One man's cheese, Norman. And secondly, I'm sure Bigfoot ain't anywhere around here, seeing as he doesn't even exist. Bigfoot is real, and we dated. He's wonderful. Bigfoot ain't real. And I'd be a rotten friend, traveling companion, if I let you continue thinking that he was. Did you just say we're friends a second time? Nah, you must have been hearing things, partner. Get wrecked, Mormon. Gosh darn. See, you said it. Chat log doesn't lie. I think it'd be honest if we just made for the zoo before another one of those damn cats goons show up and kick us in the shins for some asinine to that effect. Come on, Billiard. We got some eggs to wrangle. Okay, I think that might actually be... It's been about 4 hours. Alright, so, stop. Don't do anything. So, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. Goodbye! Goodbye! Goodbye!